Deep in the Appalachian Mountains lies a forest shrouded in mystery. The locals call it the Whispering Woods. Legends tell of strange voices heard among the trees, warning travelers to stay away. But others whisper about the creatures that roam its depths, hidden from human eyes. For Jake, an adventurous wildlife photographer, the Whispering Woods was an opportunity he couldn't resist. He had heard stories of a rare, elusive black panther that was said to haunt the forest. Jake was determined to capture it on film. One crisp autumn morning, he packed his gear, grabbed his trusty drone, and ventured into the heart of the forest. The woods were stunning. Golden leaves carpeted the ground, and sunlight filtered through the branches, creating a kaleidoscope of light and shadow. But there was an unsettling silence. No birds sang, no leaves rustled. As Jake ventured deeper, he set up his camera traps, leaving a trail of bait. He hoped to lure the mysterious creature into view. By dusk, he hadn't spotted a single animal. Frustrated but undeterred, he pitched his tent near a small clearing. That night, as Jake reviewed his footage, he heard it. A faint, melodic whisper. "Turn back. Leave." His heart raced. Was someone in the woods with him? Grabbing his flashlight, he stepped outside the tent. The beam of light cut through the darkness, revealing nothing. But the whispers continued, growing louder, almost pleading. Jake ignored them, chalking it up to fatigue. He retreated to his tent and fell into a restless sleep. At dawn, he found something odd. The bait he had left was untouched, but his camera traps were knocked over. There were claw marks on the trees, large and unmistakable. As Jake inspected the area, his drone, flying above, captured movement. A sleek, black figure darting between the trees. Excitement surged through him. "The panther," he thought. Following the drone's signal, Jake ventured deeper into the woods. But the whispers returned, louder and more urgent. "Don't go, danger." He pressed on until he reached a hidden ravine. At the bottom was a small, sparkling waterfall, and there it was the black panther, drinking from the stream. Jake's breath caught. The creature was magnificent. Its coat shimmered like obsidian, and its eyes glowed amber in the morning light. Slowly, he raised his camera, capturing the panther in its natural habitat. But as he moved closer, he noticed something unusual. The panther wasn't alone. A cub, small and fragile, emerged from the bushes. It was limping, its paw clearly injured. The whispers grew louder, almost frantic. "Help it! Don't harm!" Jake froze. The voices seemed to come from the trees themselves, urging him to act. Gathering his courage, he stepped closer. The mother panther growled low, her eyes locked onto him. Jake crouched, showing his hands to signal he meant no harm. He opened his bag, pulling out a small medical kit he always carried. Carefully, he placed it on the ground and backed away. The mother hesitated but didn't attack. Jake sat still, waiting. Minutes felt like hours. Finally, the panther nudged the cub toward the kit. It was a moment of trust. Jake kept his distance as the panther and her cub moved away. The whispers, now gentle and melodic, faded into silence. That evening, as Jake reviewed his footage, he felt an overwhelming sense of connection. The Whispering Woods had tested him, but it had also accepted him. Back in town, Jake shared the story, though he left out the whispers. He showed the world the beauty of the black panther and its cub, urging others to protect the creatures of the forest. The Whispering Woods, it seemed, had its guardians. Jake was now one of them.